here we go. This is the 12th of November. Hello. Good morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. Just checking out the camera, make sure it works. I've never used one of these before, so I'm just giving it a little go. There's Julie. Hi, Julie. This is my desk. There's a little rock there. This is one of the things that makes me really happy in life, is simple things, pleasures like stones. This one looks like a badger. I found him. Hello. And also I love doing flint knapping, which is what I got this for, which is a stone I found. A stone for flint. I've got a cold at the moment. I'll show all this later, but I'm just checking out the camera. And this is some flint knapping I do, which I really love doing. I think it's really important to keep old habits. Not old habits, but to keep old traditional skills alive. And to see what they're like. I've got some arrowheads in here. They're really cool. I'll show them tomorrow morning. Well, later on this morning. 7:15. I've just woken up. I'm gonna go back to bed, I think, for a bit longer. And I've got this horrible cold, which is why my voice sounds terrible. So, yeah. Anyway, this is my room. And that's my window. And I'll have a look outside there in a minute. Okay, I'll wake up a bit. And then, yeah, it'll be good. Today's date is the 12th of November 2011. Okay. Oh. Right. This is life under the bed. Quilts. I'm so tired. It's like the ice of the Arctic. I like the ice of the Arctic. So peaceful. I think it's time to get up. Right. This is my room. I don't know what time it is. And this is the view out of my bedroom window. The time is not that much. Lie down. Yeah, outside my window, it's not a great view, really. You've got, that's an old people's home, which I remember being built when I was a young lad. It used to be a school, but I think it's really great because if you look over there, you can really see like a tunnel, which is nice. Because I remember thinking when I was a kid that it was like so from Mars, because had like this, like a tube kind of corridor, and this is the Knoll Estate, and in the old people's home. I think I think the only interesting thing really about it is that it's quite sad that we put our old people into homes like this. I mean, I understand if some people, if you can't be looked after by family, but I think that's something that we can learn from other cultures, that we need to look after our old people better. And there's so much we can learn from our old people, which we don't really. And equally, they've got loads of young people over here on the estate. I often see young people on the estate running around and throwing snowballs at cars or playing chicken or something crazy. And I used to visit all the children, lots of them, on the estate about 40 years ago, while I used to do a kids club, which is like a community thing. So I think one of the things I dislike about Britain is the fact that so many, I think we seem to devalue old people a lot, which I think is really sad. I think old people have so much to offer and to tell us, if I'm clear, and to share with us about the past. And I think it's important to keep an eye on the past, and you have one eye open on the past, and then you're blind in one eye. But if you have both eyes focused on the future, then you're blind in both. So I think I've got some friends who go out and visit them, but I think it's just, I don't see very many old people walking out actually, which I think is really sad. I see a couple of ambulances turning up and picking people up, but that's all. But then on the other contrast, I see loads of young people here running around the estate. Not big too used, they're just young, just full of life, and not really doing a great deal. So, so that's the view from my window, and there's like a shrubbery thing there, and there's a kids running down there. Another thing we've got to worry about is number twos. No, not poos. Number 2 buses from Brighton and Hove. I'm Mike. And this is Mike Cooper, and I live in Hove, in Brighton and Hove. And I've got a cold. I hope to clear that up with some with a shower. If I have a shower, then I'll clear that up, and also have some like honey and lemon or something fun, or I might grate up some ginger. I'll show you how to do that later. Anyway, this is my bedroom, and where am I going? No, wrong way. You can't see very well. That's like a little yacht boat. I don't know if you can see a lot. You can see there's like clouds in the sky in my room, and there's sort of like a yellow carpet. The idea is to look like a desert island. I'll turn the lights on, I'll show you. Ta-da! Yeah, it's always a mess. There's Alf, by the way, down there. Yeah, everyone remembers Alf. And there's one of my hobbies, which is making walking sticks. And I'll go and show you some of those in a minute. You're going to find loads of things like that. There's loads of things around this house, like rocks and pebbles. I collect pebbles. This one looks like a fish. Looks really cool. And there's some rocks there. There's rocks everywhere. There's a rock there from a wedding I went to years ago with my name on it. And yeah, I love them. They're so interesting, so unique, and so different, which is why I like them. And fireworks. I love fireworks too. It's the little things in life that make me really happy, I think. But the thing about fireworks is that, well, hopefully, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do today, but I think we want to go to London, because there's, where's the invitation gone? To see, Greenpeace, if we get permission to go and have a look at them, to go into Greenpeace. And also have a look at some fireworks, maybe up in London, and then have watch yeah, maybe see some fireworks. Meet my friend Kirsty. There's my bottle collection up there, and I've got a few bottles around, and I've got my pebble collection. And I've got my firework collection, and I've got my stick collection, and I've got my whiskey collection. I just collect loads of different things, and I think I collect them for different reasons. I collect, I don't know why I collect bottles. It's a weird one. I think it's because I like collecting my past. I find it really funny that something starts and then it finishes, and then you can't get it anymore. It's gone. It's gone for like forever. Like a packaging or a certain type of bottling or something like that, and then it just like it's changed, and then they've stopped doing it, and then it's like, oh, that's different. That's not the same anymore. Everything's changing. And with fireworks, I think fireworks are great. I love them. I love watching them blowing up and everything. And I love them lighting up the sky. And I think they're great like that. But I think also they're quite, in some ways, it's quite sad because they live really short life, and then they kind of just go boom, and then they die, and that's kind of it. It's like a short, glorious life. And some things, though, I like. I mean, I've got some more bigger rockets in my wardrobe, which I love. Love rockets, they're my best. And then some things like whiskey, they just go on and on and on. It never. I do forest school stuff as well. I've got a lot in here. And then I just have to collect loads of it. And of course, all this along here, I keep loads of presents and gifts, which I could buy, when I see them, going really well on special offer or something. And then I think, right, I'll buy them up now, and then when it's time to give presents, I love giving people presents. So I've got this whole box down here full of presents. And often I keep loads of presents in my wardrobe in like different areas. Not those ones you've seen, but they'll be in the boxes, like bottles of booze and bottles of things. And maybe some bottles of whiskey and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's weird. I think things like stones, they live kind of forever. And I do lots of flint napping, which I really like to do, and I'll show you some of that later. And they kind of go on and on and on. I seem to collect them. And whiskey never goes off, never goes mouldy. You know, it evaporates, it finishes, but only when you drink it. I've only collected that after my father passed away. I think that was 2 years ago when he passed away. And after he did, for some reason I started collecting whiskey. I haven't drunk them. They're all at full. I'm not an alcoholic as far as I'm aware. There's a whole lot. There's a good, 15 bottles of whiskey over that, completely unopened, never used, never drunk, which is really weird in some ways. I do open some, and there's some downstairs which I've started. I'm happy to open a bottle, but I don't know. It's just really, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Who knows? But I love carving wood and with sticks. It's really great because, you know, it starts off so raw, and I see it in a raw state, and then when I work on it, I transform it. I see kind of the beauty in it before it does. Some of these are great. This is hazel, and they're kind of like snakes stick, or they're not completed, most of them. That's hazel, and this is hazel here. It's really nice, but they're so raw. These are staffs, and they're really long and straight. This is, I think that's horse chestnut, or sweet chestnut. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then some of these are elm. They're really rare wood. And some of them are oak. I think this one here is oak. Sorry, I was farting a bit. Oh, broken something. Okay, I'm gonna have a shower and my voice will be clearer, and we'll do some more filming. And yeah, we're gonna meet my friend Kirsty, go to London, and reflect on her thoughts of London and Brighton and England and life in England. And yeah, I hope we enjoy our day together and we have a good time and we reflect lots of things. And yeah, really interesting. So I really think, yeah, the estate's interesting. You've got lots of young people and you've got old people, and it's all muddled up, but they don't talk to each other. Yeah, and then we've got London, and we'll just, yeah, okay. Okay, so I've had a shower. I think you can hear me a bit better. And yeah, just getting ready to go out. There I am. I've got my Mr. T t-shirt on. I love Mr. T. Brilliant. Such a man of wisdom. Like, look after your head. That's where all the happy thoughts are kept. And crazy fools. Like that. These are the sticks. You still can't see them very well. Hold on. Yep, is that better? You can see a load of them there. There's oak and hazel and loads of great trees there. And that's my cupboard. And got some fireworks in there somewhere. And it's that collection of whiskies and things, which I've always kept in here, and all different Aberlours and different, all single malts. Some of them are quite rare, and some are limited bottles, and limited editions and all sorts of things there. Yeah, I really enjoy them. I haven't drunk any of them, but Aberlour and Aberlour Natural, and Lefroy, and Dalwhinnie, and Balvent, Doublewood, a Signature, and the Highland Park, and loads of them. A real collection. I've turned the light on so you can actually see around my room a lot better now. There's my axe over here. This is my favourite axe. My Grateful Brooks. I keep loads of forest school stuff over here. So the camping equipment and survival equipment and equipment for teaching and a parachute I've got over here and loads of stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do in the future, is to train up and become a forest school teacher, so I can I could teach children all about the woods and nature, because that's one thing I really like about life, as well as lots of things make me happy. I think it's the small things in life that make you happy. This is one of my pebbles. That's done by like a sponge. It's flint, and they're all hollow. I've got loads of hollow stones. It's one of my favourite books, called War Game by Michael Foreman, and this is one of my flint knapping pieces. I like doing flint knapping. I think it's a really old thing. Obviously it's something that cave people would have done, and you know, it's a real art. It's not easy. It takes a lot of practice, but yeah, I could really do it, and yeah, it's really cool. I hope everything's been really clear so far. As you can see out the window there, it's the bushes and the shrubs. Because I'm not gonna try and edit it at all. I'm gonna just film as I go, really, and turn it off and on when it's so boring. This is the view out of my my garden, which is great. There's an oak tree and my trailer. What's that? Oh, I think it's something. And incinerator. And there's a walnut tree and a sweet chestnut tree and a fig tree. And I love trees. It's one of those things in my life that makes me happy. Again, as I said, it's lots of small things in life. I think, and having Jesus in my life really helps as well. You know, it's just kind of knowing a love in my life and a grace that never sort of stops or ends or finishes, or, you know, I can really just, like a fountain, it just keeps going and keeps living in me, and it's just wonderful. And as you can see, it's autumn at the moment, so there's lots of leaves. I'll take you for a spin in the garden later. That's my my trailer. It was when my dad was alive. We used to use it a lot, but it was all rotting. You can see some of the chipboard there, and yeah, what I've done is I've got loads of the boards, taken them all out, and we've got some new boards, and I've got to get some new boards, paint all that up, knock all the rust off, and well, I'll go in more detail later. But the idea is that I'm going to try and make it a community trailer. So hopefully, this is the hope. I'm really good at starting things, but I'm not good at finishing them. So I really hope I finish that one. As you can tell, the back door's been blown off when we were trying to take off the rusty metal. It fell off. But I'm going to put like all the wooden panels on the sides. I've already got some panels for the sides. I just need a really thick plywood for the bottom or something, and we'll bolt that on. I'm just painting the sides in the garage, and then it's going to be hopefully like a community trailer, and hopefully I could just like go, oh, you know, you could borrow my trailer. I don't have a towed thing on my car, on Mummy's car, but we do have yeah, people could just borrow it, and then instead of spending loads of money on a skip, they could just borrow our trailer. But I don't know if the the dump charges for it. I don't know. So I don't know. There's all sorts of uncertainties with it, but yeah, just a real way of kind of honouring him and honouring the community, really. You know, there's my old boat down there. I used to sail that as children. Lots of wonderful childhood memories. That's a cherry tree there. That's a plum tree, but the plum tree's dead, and you can see a few. Well, you might not be able to see a few things, like a few sticks. We had some firework display the other day. Not the other day. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, the 9th. So, yeah, you can see some buckets of water for the incinerator. So that was for the big fire, and they're just still there for any sparklers or anything like that. So, yeah, in fact, all the fireworks are in the box there. And I got a box full of flints. I was doing some flint napping, and there's water in there at the moment as well, but loads of bits of flint. You'll find that I'm also like really into flint napping and survival stuff, and you know, it's just everywhere in my house. I'm trying to sort out the clothes in my room, in my other brother's room, which is a bit crazy. And I just seem to be spreading my mess. There's another walking stick, another axe. That's a log splitting axe. And my air rifle, which I use, practice a bit. And look, this is another hobbit, like a club. This is elm. This is made out of a really rare wood. Very difficult to get hold of, and yeah, really expensive. But if you can get hold of it, I didn't buy it. It's a shower. Just been having a shower. Yep. Okay. I'm going to turn you off, and well, let's walk down the stairs. I don't want to waste too much film on silly things. Right, now I'm getting my bag all packed, so I've just sorted out all the stuff and all the rubbish, getting loads of stuff ready to go, and get some breakfast down in me. Yeah, I need to get some toast on, and I might be going to this. Hope this is the plan. A Greenpeace invites. It's a friend of mine to the Rainbow Warrior Ship 3 thing. Some loose change, my keys, my wallet. Try to keep it small. There's a fire lighter thing on there and all sorts of bits and pieces. There's some nuts. Those are walnuts from my walnut tree. They're pretty cool. And again, some more flints. There's a load of flint over there, and the goggles. I put the goggles on to protect my eyes when I do a bit of flint napping. There's a few, like, I found this in a park, and I think it might have been worked on. You can see the different chips. I haven't worked on it myself. It kind of fits in the hand quite well. So I'm hoping to take that to a museum. And I've got, these are ones some of these I haven't worked on. They're just kind of, some of them I have, and just try to chip at them and work on them. This is another thing I need to do. Take this stone here I found. I don't know what this is. I think it's a fossil or something. I found it on the beach. Fascinating, huh? Don't know what it is. I think it's, yeah, a fossil of some sort. I need to take that to a museum. And I'm quite good at finding things. I found, could be like an arrowhead there. And aside, there's loads of clutter in my life. And here you go, some more walking sticks. These are, yeah, again, more walking sticks. There's me. There's a mask I made for kids. I do children's work, that's what I do for a job. I work at a nursery and after school club, but also I do Sunday school and loads of different things like that. I'm kind of using this to put hats on and things, and I've made loads of, there's one of my sort of flint sort of arrow things, and yeah, there's some sort of clubs or some sort of ancient weapons of old I've created there, and some tea and coffee. I think really in here, this is like our desks and office and stuff, and then I'm gonna go in here and sort out some bits and pieces. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna get all my stuff ready to go to London, and I think I tried to show you some of this stuff last night, but yeah, I love the stones again. Look, there's a little stone here that looks like a little badger. Hello, hello. And some of these, I made these. They're really cool. They're like arrowheads. You can see all the sharpness in them. Some of them are little splinters, and I've made some arrows on the floor there actually. And some are really useful tools, like this, which I could use to just kind of hold on to really well, chip, or like this. Yeah, it's one of those things I'm just really into. Here's a couple of arrows I made. Yeah, I just really appreciate these sorts of old skills, and I think it's important that we keep these sorts of things alive. There's a flint arrow tip, that's for like fishing, and also I've used like feathers. That took a while to learn how to do, and also I'm doing I really think it's a and this one's got the feathers, but I haven't put the tip on. I use it with not ash. These are hazel sticks, by the way. The feathers are from pigeons, and I use the sap from pine sap to glue them all together. These are my puppies. I used to collect little toy puppies. I don't know, I used to have a dog, I thought they were really cute, so I just seem to accumulate a whole pile of them over the years. And I think it's time to get some breakfast in me, and then just pop down the road and get myself together. I think I love pebbles. I might go to the beach, I'm not sure. I'd like to show you stuff that, you know, because this is all about inspiring people, isn't it, and stuff, and I really want to do that. I really hope that I can, you know, I mean, my job is a children's worker, and I really think it's important that we inspire young people, and yeah, you know, it's the future, so let's you know, really bless it and build it on trust and truth and, you know, a good foundation. That's what it's all about. Yeah, just boiling the kettle, getting some tea. I'm going to be maybe cutting up a lemon and crushing on here, and then adding some ginger, and then making some tea. That's what I'm going to do, my plan. Oh, there's some, oh, by the way, there's some sweet chestnuts, my sweet chestnut tree, making all nice and big there. Yeah, breakfast time. I'm going for some tea or coffee and make myself something good. Probably take an umbrella. It's probably, I don't know if it's going to rain, but if you're coming to England, always you can tell an Englishman out of a crowd because he's always got an umbrella or he's got a coat on, even on a hot sunny day. It's not hot or sunny, but you can be guaranteed to do that because that's a good idea. It's always that danger of, it's so uncertain. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Bring an umbrella, bring a coat, bring a jumper, bring something. Bring a whole kind of collection of items with you. If you come to London, I firmly recommend you bring a bottle. You know, don't bring a bottle of water on the aeroplane, but fill a bottle up. I mean, the water you could drink from the tap, but it is a bit of a desert out there. There aren't any water fountains or anything you could drink from. So, yeah, make sure that you do get yourself a good cup of tea or something whenever you can. This is how we make tea. Well, this is how I make tea. You're supposed to put it in a kettle probably first with a couple of bags, and then you put the milk in the thing first. But my way is I put the milk. I don't put any milk in because that'll be mucked up. So you put the tea bag in hot water in a couple of seconds. Get some milk, bit of sugar. My mum's put some milk in a little jug. Right, this is a proper English cup of tea here, people. Boop. I like two. I'm not sweet enough. Alright, darling. This looks like a builder's tea. I love a builder's tea. Wet. Which is harder to do than you think with a camera in your hand. No, it's not. There you go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Proper colour. Look at that. Oh, that's better already. Right, I think I need to get some toast on. And get ready. And yeah, hopefully I'll get some filming down in London and on the train a bit. I'm not sure what permission I'm going to get from anybody to film in London or anywhere, in fact. So we'll just have to see. You know, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, oh, by the way, big shout out to Andrew for letting me borrow his camera. I've never used this before, so I'm just literally just practicing with it. Bit of ball of string there, always useful. Hats and everything. Every room. I know my mum kills me because every room's always in a mess. Well, it's mostly my mess, and it just seems to. I'm just trying to sort things out, and then it seems to just get worse somehow. I'm not quite sure what the answer to that is yet, but we need to find out. I gotta live at home with Mum because well, it's partly after my father died, really, because when he passed away a couple of years ago, I moved home. I was moved out of home, and then I moved home after he passed away to kind of look after her, and then the whole economic situation collapsed. This is a nice oak tree stick snake I made, which is pretty cool. I thought I'd just show you some of my nice sticks, because I do love them, and I see that in like a raw form, and then I see the beauty in it and work on it. I got that from our oak tree out in the garden there. I think, yeah, I just, you know, the whole system of money seems to have collapsed like it did all around the world, and yeah, I think it's just, yeah, I'll find somewhere, I'll move out, I will, but, there's no desperate rush for it, so, you know, these things, I'm sure it'll happen, it'll just happen. Anyway, what else? Right, yeah, I think that's it for now. And here's some breakfast. My day. Right, binoculars, some string. Right, Marmite, butter, peanut butter, honey, Nutella, toast. Nice. I'm just going to get on munching, I think. I don't know what you want to know. So I'm just going to try and film whatever, and hope I won't run out of camera film too much. I've got a whole day ahead of me, haven't Okay, so I'm going to stop for a sec. Well, yeah, I hope this is still coming across well. It's a hallway. Yeah. Okay, finished breakfast, so it's just time to get the post. And there's always some. Oh, I hear like a click. I don't ring the bell, and I think, oh, there's loads of beer there. It's been party season. Well, not really, just the firework party for firework night. Right. Oh look, I made that with the kids at work. Sweet, huh? There's the phone. That's a little lantern for like Diwali, and that's for Remembrance Day. Hold on. But you just hate it when people phone you up, like with a voicemail thing. Anyway, right, get some shoes on. I've spilt like stuff all down the top, which is annoying. I might just change that. I don't know. Yeah, as I was saying, I made that with the kids. It's a nice little Diwali thing. I made a little flower there. That's a photo from my wedding, and not our wedding. My brother, not my brother, my aunt cousin's wedding, a little baby Thanksgiving. And I might actually wear this today. It was I made it with a pipe cleaner and a bottle lid from a milk bottle with some tissue paper. No glue. You just put a hole through the back, put it through, and then just tie a bit of. You pull the wire through, just bend it round with a little bit of black tissue paper, bit of red tissue paper, just two layers. Yep, bit of that on the bottom. Brilliant. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do obviously buy a proper little poppy from the poppy sellers and donate money for the poppy appeal, but I just yeah, just get the kids remembering these things. I think it's so important to remember these people, and you know, even the ones that are alive today, and even look after them, and even the people in modern day soldiers, and even if you don't agree with the war itself, it's such an important thing to do, I think. Yeah, it really is. I mean, we live in such a time of ungodliness and such a time of war and so many evils that yeah, it's a good thing. So yeah, I don't think anybody wants to go to war unless they know when they get home they're going to be looked after and they're going to be remembered and respected for it. Yeah. Anyway, whew, fruit, always good to get your fruits. Had a cup of tea. Time to get my shoes and socks on and get going. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock. There's the wildlife. Well, there's a bit of the black cat. I just missed it. It was playing in the thing. It's really awesome. I'm not a big cat fan, but there's a bit of nature for you. Hunting there. The beast of Knoll. They're hunting. Where's it gone? Ooh. Bit of a tail. No, it's gone. Oh well, sometimes I see a lot of foxes, occasionally a mouse or something. I see, yeah, quite a few foxes. Obviously there are plenty of people around here with dogs. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're looking up there at the panther. As he comes out to hunt. Oh, here he goes. Okay. There's loads of cats on the estate up the road. That was just one of the, I've drawn very many of them. They keep pooing in my garden, unfortunately, but it's a bit annoying. But okay, this is my the garden from the other angle, and that's an oak tree. It's really nice. You can see all the leaves are falling down now. So autumn. We're just gonna get off, but I thought I'd just go a quick show you about the garden. And there's a hawthorn tree, there's a fig tree over there. You got some lovely figs. This is a walnut tree. It's actually about out of walnuts, and these leaves, by the way, from the walnut tree smell amazing. And these are sweet chestnut, and you got fig. There you got zucchini, and then you've got the elderflower behind there, and that I can't remember what that bush is called there. Otherwise behind that's a plum tree which has died now. That's a cherry ornamental. That's a buddleia tree, and those are some fig things, like a bug hotel. I normally kind of burn things around here. You can tell I had a fire recently, and I'm just getting rid of any of this wood here. And there was loads before, and I've just got rid of it. And I was using that piece of plywood to cover them all up, to stop the rain getting into them and damping them. So which is really cool. Yeah, the trail, as I said about earlier, and yeah, water butts, and yeah, just life in the Cooper house. This is from outside. Okay, we're going to London. We're going, unfortunately, this is being Britain, all the trains have gone dodgy, so we had to go all the way to, what is this, Littlehampton, something crazy. But yeah, this is all the So hopefully it takes us 2 hours to get to London today instead of normally like an hour. But there's Arundel though, little Arundel Castle or something, I think they did some Harry Potter stuff over there. It's really cool. I think it was that place or the other one. Yeah. It's something like that. It's all very Harry Potter-ish. And it's a beautiful river. We're at Littlehampton at the moment. On the outskirts. And this is my friend Kirsty. Hello. Close up. Not a close up. Back out. And
I'm eating.
Yeah, she's eating her lunch. I've just been eating my lunch. Some noodles and some Quaver crisps. And yeah, let's go to London. It's gonna take us 2 hours, but it should be all right. But I have to say, looking outside the window, I really like it because it's got loads of trees. And I think everything in my life that makes me happy, I think trees and water have to be on my list of things which, I don't know, I think it's the little things that make me happy, like trees and water and nature and rocks, and hopefully we'll see a bit of wildlife as well. Yeah. Shoot some cows? You can't shoot cows, that's illegal. Oh, you mean with the camera, not with a gun? Oh dear. Sorry, I'm waking up. Somebody's house. Yep, some cows, very English cows. I think that's one of the things though, when we're in England, I think
Is it off now?
no, it's on, I'll just keep going. I'll turn it off.